So guys, let me tell you, this one time I'm in university, not even one time, when I was in second year in university, I remember I was very fresh from, like, not even fresh, like I had never dated before, in my entire life. I had those just few crushes, but I had never like properly dated someone. And my cousin back then would see, I had a cousin who was also my best friend back then. She would see that I'm really struggling like to find a guy because I never knew how to go. I never really knew how to go about the whole finding a boyfriend thing. The problem with me, guys, is I don't know to multitask. So I don't know how I'm going to be able to share this story because it's quite interesting and still manage to do my makeup. I'm going to try either way. I'm just going to try. So I'm struggling, like I can't find love that time. And my cousin is here. She had this whole experience of boyfriends and all that. So she told me that she introduced me to this dating app, and I meet this guy. We start talking. He's like, for him, he has graduated from university. And don't forget, for me, I'm in second year, okay? But I could see, like, even from our chats, like, he sounded like a really genuine person. So we decided, like, to move our conversation from from the dating app to what? From the dating app to WhatsApp, you know? And even after moving our conversation to WhatsApp, it got really heated and we just connected. Everything was just seamless. It was just effortless. Things were just flowing. So instead of us planning a date, actually, come to think of it, this guy never even took me out on a date. Oh my God. Like, this guy never took me out on a proper date. Because I remember the first time we met physically, I was headed to my cousin's place, the cousin that introduced me to the dating app. Actually, let's give them names. I'm going to call my cousin Pal, and then I'm going to call my Pal. Pal, will I remember the word Pal? Let's call my cousin Pal, and let's call his boyfriend White. Okay? So I'm headed to Pal's place because she was in a different university. For me to get to her university, I had to pass through Nairobi CBD, like the town. So that time, this guy White tells me that if you're going to your cousin, if you're going to Pal's place, I'm actually in town. We can just meet and get to see each other, get to know one another. But when I got to town and met White, we never went out on a date. We just met in some streets in Nairobi. I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you. We just met. You see how you like going to take a vehicle to someone's place. Then when you're there at the stage, that is how we met. So we met, we talked, and I was like, now I need to go to my cousin's place. So he was like, fine. So he left, and I also left to my cousin's place. Now, when I got to my cousin's place, guys, he's the only person that I was thinking about. I was like, yeah, I found my boyfriend. I was not even thinking about things like, I needed to be taken out for coffee. I needed to be taken out for dinner. I was not even thinking about that. Like, for me, I just knew that I have met my future husband. Now, physically, was he my type? He was never my type physically. Honestly speaking, he was never my type. I just liked his dental. Like me, I think one thing that has really messed me up when it comes to dating people is I'm usually attracted to things that I'm not supposed to be attracted to. Like me, I get attracted by very stupid things, but I have stopped that. Like, I have stopped, honestly. Imagine I liked this guy because of just his dental formula. Can you imagine? Like, because he had a very cute dental, I just assumed that, yeah, this is now going to be my husband. Anyway, fast forward now, we've met physically. I've liked him. He has liked me. We continued with our chat and all that. So the second time we met, he came to my place. And the rest is history. We started dating now. We started dating. He became my boyfriend. And it was really nice. And I think I've stayed here for long at the eyebrows. Let me finish the eyebrows, then we continue. Like, guys, why am I not good at multitasking? I'm not so good at multitasking. My God. My goodness. Yeah, so guys, I'm done with my eyebrows. So, my eyeshadow. So next, I'm just going to go with my eyeliner as we continue. Now, will I be able to draw the eyeliner and also talk to you guys? Because it needs a lot of concentration. Anyway, let me finish up with the eyeliner, then we continue. Yeah, so anyway, guys, then my mascara. Now, fast forward, this one day we have culture night in our university. Now, we had this event where our university had a lot of nationalities. I think we were about like 70 nationalities, 70 or 66, about there. I don't know why I had to say 66. About there, we had so many nationalities. So we had this culture night where all these nationalities would display their culture, by the way they dressed. If it's the Rwandese, they would wear the way Rwandese women wear or Rwandese men wear. And then they would perform the songs that Rwandese sing. It was just a whole event. It was called Culture Night. Like, the whole point of it was to display your culture. You feel me? And I remember that time, there's this friend of mine, let's call her Rose. Rose was my primary school best friend, okay? And it had been such a long time since we met. She saw me on social media on Instagram, then she DM'd me. She was like, hey, hi, what's up? Been a long time. Then, guys, I'm going to apply my foundation and the concealer that had remained here. She was like, hey, long time, we need to meet and all that. And we were like, yeah, we need to meet. I mean, since primary school, we've not met and we were best friends. I mean, it's been years, high school, university, we've not still met. So I was like, yeah, by the way, then I remembered, since we have this culture night, let me just kill two birds with one stone. I invited her. I was like, yeah, just come. We have this culture night in our university. Just come, we have fun. Now, coincidentally, the same time this Rose was coming to my place, White texted me and he was like, by the way, I'm coming from town. Is it okay if I pass by your place? And I was like, yeah, it's okay. I mean, he's my boyfriend. So White, I mean, just come. So he came and oh my God, guys, I have no foundation here. So he came and that is how they met with Rose. That is how I introduced White to Rose and vice versa. But then that time, somehow I think their energies never clicked. I don't know. But White started telling me that he doesn't like Rose. Okay, like he doesn't like Rose's energy. In fact, Rose came with a boyfriend. I told them, you know what, come with your boyfriend. Like, come, it's culture night. Just you guys come, let's have fun. So Rose came with a boyfriend, and then me, I was now with my boyfriend, was with White. But White never liked Rose because when Rose left after the culture night, when Rose left, White was like, I don't like Rose. And I was like, it's okay, you have your, you're entitled to your whatever. Like, you can choose not to like Rose and it's fine. So we never dealt on that, like, so much. Life continued moving on. Now, I remember we started having trouble now in Paradise. We started having issues with White. And the reason was mainly because I used to party a lot and White was never a fan of partying. White was never really a fan of me partying. So we started having issues about that. Then we separated now. By the way, the breakup I had with, even though I loved White, yes, I did love him. I did, genuinely. I loved him. But when we broke up, it never really slapped me that much. Like, I was never really that much heartbroken because I still had my university friends. So after the breakup, my friends were like, you know what? Forget about this guy. Let's just go have fun. So the fun really helped a lot. I never thought about him much. Now, what crushed me is, I remember one day I was just going through people's status. I was watching people's WhatsApp status. And since I had what do we call this best friend of mine, the one for primary school, Rose. Was it Rose? Yes, it was Rose. Since I had Rose's number, and still I had not deleted White's number, I saw Rose. I could not even believe it, guys. I think that is what now broke my heart completely. Rose had posted a picture of her and White together. Tables have turned. And the first thing I'm thinking is, what the? Like, White, you never liked Rose. Like, you used to preach to me every time about how you never liked Rose. Okay, not every time, but he never, like, a number of times used to mention that anytime I talk to Rose, White would be like, I don't like Rose. Like, Rose, I don't like her. And here I can see a picture of you and Rose together. Like, what? Why? Like, what is happening here? That is when I was like, oh my God, this is like crazy. This is crazy. Like, I knew that we had broken up, yes, but of course, it was going to hurt me. Like, and the reason why you guys met, right? That's why I think now I get when people say that you might your soulmate might be your best friend. Your soulmate might be your girlfriend's best friend. That was my situation then, guys. Let me tell you, that was my situation. So yeah, I see Rose has posted a picture of her and who and did I see? No, sorry guys. I didn't see Rose first. I saw White. White is the one who had posted. White is the one who had posted a picture of him and Rose. And I was like, okay. And I knew that White had seen me, like had seen me view the status, because once you view WhatsApp status, for me I didn't have the WhatsApp GB where people cannot see you view the status. No, for me you could just see I've viewed your status. So I think White saw that I've viewed the status, then he called me. I remember he called me that night and he was like, so there's something I need to tell you. But then I was at the back of my mind, I was like, I already know what you're about to tell me. Oh, guys, my Prele concealer. I already know like what you're about to tell me, but just say it. So I was like, yeah, sure, just go ahead, tell me. So he confessed. He was like, by the way, I've been seeing Rose, and now we are together. We are a thing. And I'm like, okay, I didn't act surprised. I was just like, inside I was dying, but I was like, it's okay. It's okay, no problem. I mean, you guys just have fun. But guys, let me tell you, inside I was dying. I was dying. And then now, a few days after, that is when now I saw Rose. Also, she had posted. And to make matters worse, Rose never even called. She has never, like, she never called even to tell me that, they are together or something like that, which is okay. Okay, it was not okay at that time, but now that I've healed, I'm like, it's okay, it's fine. I mean, she had her reasons why she never mentioned it to me. So they started posting, okay, now Rose has also posted White when they're together. That is when now, guys, my heartbreak started. Like, now that is when I started experiencing heartbreak. I was like, oh my God. Like, this guy is about to make me feel insecure right now. Like, really? So, yeah, they are together now. They are together. And I was like, fine. Now, guys, I went through serious heartbreak. I started even crying. Like, some nights I'm crying. And I'm like, part of me now started even wishing that, I know this is very stupid of me, but part of me even started thinking that maybe I can get White back. I know it's very crazy. That was my thinking back then. Now I'm still in university. Like, I've not experienced this kind of thing. This is my first time experiencing love. And clearly it's not going as per, what I expected. I was even asking, oh my God, no, this is love, eh? This is how love goes. I think that was the first person that gave me serious character development, because now I was like, oh my God, I started crying, guys. I started even just going out more with my friends just to forget about that. And every time that I went out, sometimes I was even tempted to call White. Like, and that time even your friends don't know anything to do with the relationships. So even the kind of advice they are giving you, they don't even make sense. So I continued with my heartbreak until when? Until when? I think until now I started coming to terms with the fact that it's okay. Like, you guys now, you're posting. They started posting on Instagram. They started posting just everywhere. And I was like, it's fine. It's okay. No problem. There's no problem. Now, let me tell you guys, after I left them, let me tell you how things work. After I left them and just decided to move on, one day, what is the name of this guy? One day, which brush am I looking for? So guys, I'm now going to contour. I'm going to contour with this shade. Oh my God. I'm going to contour with either this or I'm going to put together this and this. I'm going to mix them, this one and this one, and apply them together. So guys, after I decided now to move on, that is when now Rose, one day she texts me. No, it was a DM. Actually, it was a DM because I had deleted the numbers. And I think also Rose did not, I think she also deleted mine. I don't know, because she sent a DM. She was like, but I don't think she had deleted mine. I think she was just, she was maybe ashamed or something because the relationship apparently never worked. So she called me and she DM'd me and she was like, I apologizing. She was like, I'm really sorry. I never knew how bad I had hurt you. Like, that was so wrong of me, like, to date you or what. Like, she was just basically apologizing. And guys, since I had moved on, I forgave her, I forgave her. But then I knew that she was never going to be my friend again. Like, I had completely cut her off because I was like, if this was some sort of betrayal, at least you'd have even told me. But also, I never entirely blamed Rose because, like, Rose was not like my best friend at that time in university. Rose was just my primary school best friend, you feel me? So we had never had that close relationship. The only time we were close is when I was in primary, you get. So I was really never mad at Rose. I think I had issues with White because, like, White, you've been my boyfriend at least, you'd be my boyfriend. But anyway, I was like, since we had also broken up with White, like, part of me was like, should I blame? Who should I blame? Who should I not blame? And if anything, why should I even blame either of them? And the truth is, we had broken up, you know? So I was like, it's okay, Rose, no problem. We are good friends. I mean, sorry, not we're good friends. What do I mean we're good friends? I was like, it's okay, Rose, like, that is now water under the bridge. I've forgotten about that. There is no problem. You just all the best in your life. But then I had to cut her off. Definitely. I had to. Same case with White. Like, White, I had to cut him off completely. Like, that one I never even thought twice. I never even thought twice. You know what? Let me tell you guys why I suck at multitasking. Do you know we skipped a step? Oh my god, we skipped a step. I was supposed to do what? Where is it? Don't tell me I don't have it. Where is my setting powder? It's here. I'm telling you, multitasking is not my thing. Multitasking, and I really hope that this phone has been recording all this time because if it has not, then then let's contour my nose very fast. I'm done, guys. I'm done. So much done now. Using my Davis eye pencil number 01. Then we get rid of this setting powder. Then a little bit of blush. I don't know whether I do the red blush or the pink. Let me do the pink. The pink, the red. Let me mix. To mix this. So we do have that, and then I'm going to take my brush. The eyeshadow that we had, I don't know whether I showed you guys the eyeshadow that I used. I don't know whether I showed you the eyeshadow that I used For my, yeah, the shade that I used, it's this one. Oh my god, this palette, guys. So I'm just going to go in with the same shade. Yeah, then of course with my mascara. Guys, I love mascara. I don't know why. It's just mascara is something you can just apply and go even without go to wherever you're going even without having to apply other makeup. Oh, and then for my lips, my Davis Eye pencil number 018. Then my lipstick, my Huda lipstick. Let me tell you guys, I've stayed with this lipstick for a long time. This lipstick, I think it's time I just threw it away. I think it even expired. I feel like I'm applying fake lipstick. Not fake, expired lipstick. My setting spray, my Fit Me setting spray. Yeah, guys, so let me put on the wig and then I come back and show you the final look. Anyway, that is it for this video, guys. If you've not subscribed, now let me just show you the wig, then we end the video. It's like, hi, baby. Hi, hi, hey. Are you Nana? Yeah, yeah. Who's asking? Who's. Anyway, guys, bye. Sorry for my crazy.